If you're in the military and you're thinking about buying a home by using the VA loan, stay tuned for more information.
All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life I've been grinding.
What's up, B3 fam? John Banksall here with another episode where I talk about either the military, fitness, or money. Alright guys, hey, if you're new to this channel, thank you for tuning in. My purpose here is to educate and help people out. It's another way for me to be able to serve other people beyond my physical location, and I hope this helps. So if you're new here, if you find any value, please like, subscribe, and share this information. Share this video if you think someone could benefit or this information can help someone out. Okay, so in this video, I'll be talking about all about the VA loan. All about the VA loan. I'll give you the 5 W's, the who, what, where, when, and why, and I'll give you some miscellaneous information that I wish I would have known before I actually used it. Okay, so let's start off first and foremost with the who. Who qualifies? Who can use this VA loan? So anyone in the Marine Corps, Army, Air Force, any of the military branches can use the VA loan. From a private lowest ranking enlisted to the highest ranking officer, anyone can use this. Now there are some circumstances. Say for active military, you have to be in active service for at least 181 days if during peacetime, which most likely if you're watching this video, you're probably over those days. Now during wartime, you just have to be in service for at least 90 days. Okay. Now if you're in the National Guard or say the reservists, you have to be in service for at least 6 years. So it definitely takes a little longer for the reservists or National Guard in order to qualify for the VA loan. Hopefully that makes sense. Anyhow, that's the who, and what is now the what. What is the VA loan? VA loan, in my opinion, is one of the biggest benefits you guys can take advantage of while you're in the military. Why? One reason. 0 down payment. 0 down payment. That is huge. Especially for people who live in California that can't afford to put a hefty down payment in order to put for a house, in order to buy a house. Okay, so for instance, in California, it's really expensive over here, especially around Camp Pendleton area. Average or medium, say for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, it's probably like 400K, or let's say for easy numbers, let's work with $500,000. You'd have to put 20% down as a down payment if you wanted to use a conventional loan instead of a VA loan. So VA loan right here, okay, conventional loan. These are people who are in civilians. This is VA loan, people are in the military. To put 20% down of 500, civilians would have to put at least 100K in order to just make that down payment. But for you being in the military, you don't have to put 100K in order to buy that home. Okay, so that is the biggest advantage. I'll give you another example. Say in North Carolina, if you're watching this video in North Carolina, on the East Coast, you're in Camp Lejeune, you see a house that's for 200K. Now 20% down is about 40K. Instead of having to put 40K as a civilian counterpart would, you would only have to put 0 down. Okay, so that is one of the biggest benefits as far as using the VA loan. And when you do use it, you don't have to pay the PMI, which stands for Private Mortgage Insurance. Okay, you can read all about it, research to get more information. But that's the who, that is the what. Now, where can you use the VA loan? Okay, there's some restrictions to where you can use the VA loan. You can use this VA loan where if you are using it nearby your workspace. Okay, you cannot use this VA loan. Say you work in Camp Pendleton, like I am right now. You can't use this VA loan to purchase a home, say in Seattle, where there's no military base whatsoever. I mean, there probably is over there, but you can't use it to buy, or you can't use the VA loan to purchase a home outside from where you actually work. You have to be in the vicinity of where you are actually working. Now, say there's a military base out in Seattle, you can buy and use a VA loan there, and then once you PCS and go to another station, you can still technically have that house by using your VA loan. hopefully I don't confuse you there. Just talk with your broker. They'll give you more information whether you qualify to use it within that location. And that's actually the first step, by the way, in terms of using your VA loan. You want to make sure you're qualified to use it. And talking to a broker would be your best bet to make sure that you actually qualify. Okay. So that's who, what, where, when. When would you use this VA loan? I recommend it as soon as possible, whenever you see a good deal. I think it's a big benefit, again, as far as using it. So that's that. Why would you use it? Again, 0 down payment. It's a little repetitive as far as 5 W's go, but that's that. Now, here's some miscellaneous information that I wish I would have known before I used it. First and foremost, there is a catch. That catch is that VA loan funding fee. Right now, it is currently 2.15% of the total loan that you are taking out. Okay, for easy sake, numbers. Let's take a $500,000 home, say in California. That is how much the house is worth. You are going to be paying 2.15% of that $500,000 home as a funding fee. Now, VA loan has this funding fee because they need it to pretty much pay off any defaults or anything like that people have used in the past with the VA loan. It just didn't work out for them, and the VA needs to cover their butts in order to make sure that they're not hurting themselves in order to get the program keep running. Okay, so 2.15%. I'll calculate that for you right now. So $500,000. Okay, boom. Times that by 0.0215. That rounds out to about $10,750. Okay, that's how much money that you would have to pay for using the VA loan. Now, you're probably asking, what if I don't have that $10,750 to pay for the VA loan? That's okay. You can talk to your broker and you can add it to the loan for the purchase of the home. Okay, you don't have to pay it out of pocket out in front. You can add it to the total amount of the loan that you are borrowing. Okay, I hope that makes sense. And so that's something that I wish I would have known. And so hopefully that helps. There's no surprise. The last thing that I would let you know is that well, someone asked me earlier today, actually, say it was a corporal, one of the guys I used to serve with. He says, if I use this VA loan and I have to leave, can I just rent it out? Like, he only has 1.5 years left here before he has to go out, okay? And can he rent that property out? The answer is no. You have to live in that property for at least 2 years, before you can actually rent it out to somebody else. So that 1.5 years that he has to be in there before he PCS, he pays for that 1.5 years, but once he leaves, he still has to pay for that remaining half of the year to make it 2 years before he actually rents it out to other people. Okay. Now, that doesn't stop you, though, from being able to live inside the home if you're still there and having other people rent from you. Say you had 3 bedrooms, okay? You have a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. You live in one bedroom. You have 2 other rooms that you can use as an Airbnb, or you can have it as a regular renter just coming in and they're living with you. And that's what's called house hacking. Okay, that is one of the best ways to save money and take advantage of your VA loan, and I strongly, strongly recommend that. That's something that I practice today, and it's been working out for me. If you guys are interested in that, please go hit me up. I'll give you all the information, all the knowledge, because when I first started out and using out my VA loan, especially out here in California and how expensive the houses were, I was scared, man. I was scared. But yeah. Anyhow, those are the 5 W's: who, what, where, when, and why, and some of the miscellaneous information about the VA loan. I hope that helps. And again, if it does, please like and subscribe to this video. And if you think someone can help or benefit from this, please share it. We're all about giving that information and helping people out, because I think the more informed that you are, the better decisions that you can actually make. Okay. Anyhow, that is it. Be excellent, guys, and have a good day. Until then, next time. Until next time. Oh, I jacked that up. Peace.
All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why.